Dim sum originated in the tea houses of ancient China and was typically consumed during brunch hours. Nowadays, dim sum is enjoyed all over the world and at any time of day. Here in Colorado, Nana's Dim Sum and Dumplings is a hugely popular restaurant chain, and they've partnered with a terrific nonprofit called Girls on the Run Rockies. So here to tell us all about it, we have Esther Kang from Nana's Dim Sum and Dumplings, along with Lauren Petrick from Girls on the Run, and we have some dumpling chefs. It's so wonderful to have everybody here.
Great to be here.
Yes, okay. So Esther, start us with more just about dim sum in general. What is it?
So dim sum in Cantonese means touch the heart.
Okay.
And it's a small bite. Back in the Silk Road, ancient tea houses, the travelers would come through and they would serve a small bite and they would share their stories. And now it's not that much different because you can stop off at our several locations and have dim sum, dumplings, share your stories, and it's a great way to have multiple flavors in one sitting.
Love that. Okay, ladies, why don't you go ahead and get started, because I know you are going to demonstrate just how they make all of these. And so Esther, tell us more about what you guys brought in and what these guys are doing.
They're going to be making signature bao.
Okay.
And so this we have in all the restaurants. We have a showroom, so you can come and see everyone making it, but we brought it here to the studio.
Yeah, let's see what you're doing here.
So you guys can go start.
Very
And
cool.
then, so we've got signature bao up there. We've got the shrimp and pork in that purple wrapping dumpling. We've got our beef and pancake roll, which is this tender beef wrapped in a crispy pancake with scallions and lettuce and cucumbers. And then on the sweet side, we've got this salted custard. And then this is a very popular one. We've got our spicy cucumber, which is fresh and crisp, but has a kick to it. And then the purple one, which I'm sure people are like, what is that? Is our purple yam dumpling. So it's a little more earthy, but it has a natural sweetness to it.
Cool. And kind of what's the significance of what they're doing right here, right now?
So they're pinching. So this is the type of thing that I've done since I was little. Actually, the recipe is Kelly's grandmother's recipes.
Oh, nice.
So it's amazing that her grandmother has even shared the recipes, because my mom she just makes it, and we'd sit there and you make hundreds of them and you share stories, and it's really this traditional act of togetherness.
Yeah.
But they're pinching off the dough, and then they put the filling in, they roll it out, they put the filling in, and then they put a little twist to it. They make it look really easy,
awesome.
But it's a lot more difficult.
Yeah, well, I want to get Lauren in on the conversation as well, because obviously we're talking about all this great food and the dumplings, but there's a bit of a way that people can help raise money for your organization. So tell us more about this partnership.
So Girls on the Run of the Rockies is actually the beneficiary of the upcoming grand openings with Nana's. Our organization is an after-school program for girls in 3rd through 8th grade. We teach lessons about self-confidence, being a good friend, understanding your emotions, and it's all incorporated in a running program. And at the end of the 10-week program, all of our girls finish a 5K.
Oh, wow, that's so awesome. Okay, so all of these funds that are raised, you mentioned through the grand opening, in what ways can that impact the girls that are a part of your program, or, you know, just future programs that maybe you guys are working on?
Absolutely. So our program has been in Colorado for 20 years. We're celebrating our 20th anniversary this year.
Congrats.
Thank you. And we typically serve 5,000 girls every year, and 70% of those girls rely on some sort of funding in order to participate in meaningful after-school programming. So we raise about $500,000 every year in order to support the need in our Front Range communities, all the way from Greeley, Fort Collins, down to Pueblo, Walsenburg, and out to Kansas, basically.
Love to hear that. Okay, outside of just this particular grand opening fundraiser, what are ways that our viewers who are watching right now, how can they support your organization?
Well, we have a really exciting event coming up. Our 14er Challenge is our summer fundraiser, where adults sign up to summit Mount Massive and Mount Elbert on back-to-back days.
Cool.
And they commit to raising $2,500, which supports an entire team.
Yeah.
But we always accept individual donations and corporate sponsorships. That's what helps us bring this programming to all Colorado girls.
Great. Okay, and Esther, can you remind us the information about the grand opening so that people can make those donations essentially and help raise money here?
Absolutely. So on March 27th, we will have a new location at the Central Park. And we also have Parker, and we also have Colorado Springs. So all of these locations will be partnering with Girls on the Run. And please come to the grand opening, because the first day, all of the sales go to Girls on the Run.
That's so fantastic. And I mean, there's just so much great food. Is there like the most popular item that people ask for?
You know what? Dim sum is everything.
Everything?
So this
Okay.
entire
You
spread,
gotta have a little bit of
bit of everything.
Oh, well, it was so wonderful talking with you all, and thank you so much for demonstrating for us today. Now, guys, make sure to stop by the grand opening of Nana's Dim Sum and Dumplings in their new Central Park location. It's all happening on March 27th, and this is going to support Girls on the Run Rockies. Visit girlsontherunrockies.org to learn more about them, and to find all of Nana's locations, visit nanasdimsumanddumpling.com.